Again his disgust and frustration overcame him as he said, "No, no, no, that's not it at all." Then Creaker rushed at the base of the sculpture to push it into the water. He barely budged it, but it was top-heavy since the apple at the top was enormous, so that his push was enough motion to cause the sculpture to fall over. Creaker turned to start on a new sculpture. He had in mind a great pair of tongs digging into a bucket of sand, and he never saw the tidal wave that fell upon him. Hondo's chunk of land ended up on the back of a giant animal that lived in a desert on an undocumented planet. Hondo seemed to like the animal enough, and he was so small that the animal did not detect his existence. There was not much that Hondo could tell about what the animal looked like. It was a colossal beast compared to Hondo. He took many survey journeys that went on for days and days across the top of the beast to see if it looked different from other locations. As he walked, he noticed the color of the ground changed. Presently he would be passing over an area that was brown. Then 15 feet or so further he would pass over an area that was yellow. The surface he walked on was hard and mostly smooth, but it was terraced into short, flat little hills all over. When he came to the edge, he was looking around and he almost fell off. He got down on his stomach to look over the edge. There was nothing between him and the ground, which was very far away. If he had jumped, the fall would have broken every bone in his body. He was on the lip of an overhang, and he reached under it to see if he could feel how far back it went, but the overhang went straight back and kept going. Then he carefully lowered his head over to look and see how far back the overhang went. He could not see it, though. There was so much dark shadow he could only see about as far as his hand reached. Hondo got up and decided to walk directly away from the edge. He grew very tired almost immediately as the surface began ascending right away. It took a day to reach the summit, so he slept there. In the morning, Hondo was able to see very far from the top of the animal. The sky was all blue and the land was all beige. He saw that the highest hilly part of this animal sloped down in all directions from where he stood. Ed's chunk just spun in place forever.